Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Henry Large Dark Sky Friendly Outdoor Wall Sconce. This is going to be the 30-27-13. This is the larger of the Henry Outdoor Dark Sky Friendly Wall Sconces. This one's 14.4 inches wide. There's a smaller one than this that's just about 9 inches, so check them both out. So there's also some really beautiful pendants that go with this that you can use outside as well. Let's get into the size of the fixture itself, and it's 12.9 inches from the bottom of the fixture to the top of that arced arm. The width on it's coming in at 14.4, and the distance from the wall coming out, which is the projection, that's coming out at 16.8, and that's going to be from the wall all the way to the tip of that conical shade. Mounting height, that's the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your junction box. This is what you guys have on your wall. That's coming in at 4.8, and then the back plate on this, it's going to go over this, is going to be 4.9 inches by 5.5. Goes over a standard 4-inch junction box very easily. To show you more information about that, we're going to take a quick look at the installations instructions now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list, how you put it on here, which is very simple, but it's going to show you some really good line drawings of this fixture, as well as line drawings of the back of the fixture as well, and lots of details, and you'll want to watch that. Check it out. Let's talk about California Title 24 compliance here really quick. If you're in the state of California and you're pulling permits, and it's going to be important, this is only for pulling permits for new construction or renovation, the zoning person is probably going to want you to do something like this, the building inspector. This is a GU24 socket. This does not allow you to use an incandescent bulb, which is more like in line with this, a medium-based socket. See the difference between the two? So this accepts a screw-in bulb. This does not accept a screw-in bulb. It accepts a bulb that has these little prongs on the bottom, and they kind of go in very easily, and they just twist together. So this only lets you use a fluorescent, which no one's using anymore, but it also pretty much mandates you're going to be using an LED only, and that's going to be only in the sunny state of California. So if you're going in front of an HOA or a building inspector or a zoning administrator, you want to stay tuned to the back of this video. I'm going to be talking about the differences between dark sky friendly and dark sky compliant, and that's going to be pretty important to you guys. If you're not pulling permits in the sunny state of California, then you just are going to go with the regular one that you see on the screen here. That's the medium-based version of this. So lots of things you can use in this as far as lamping goes, but the recommended bulb is called a par 20, and a par 20 is a small bulb, that big. The light kind of comes out of it this way. You can do floodlights in this, or you can do a version which is called like a narrow beam, which kind of focuses the light down. But the whole point of this fixture is to cut down on light pollution, light going up. So this is the bulb you're going to use in this. You can use up to a 50-watt halogen version if you want to, but you know what? This is a LED version that I got on Amazon. It's their Amazon Basics. It's a really great bulb. It has beautiful crisp light. The color of the light's nice and warm. It's everything I wanted it to be, and it's also dimmable, so that's going to be pretty important. When we talk about these bulbs, we talk about the color of the light coming out of these bulbs, and they're going to offer these to you in 2700 Kelvin. That's a super yellow light. They're going to offer these bulbs to you out in the world, and we're talking Home Depot or Ace Hardware. You can find them everywhere. They're going to offer these to you in something called daylight, and you got to be careful because daylight is that bluish white light, like a hospital waiting room or overcast day. That's 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom is warm white, soft white. That's 3,000 Kelvin. That's a nice light that's coming down on this table from these 3,000 Kelvin LEDs above me. So it's a dimmable fixture. You don't have to worry about that part of it. You just make sure you pick up a dimmable bulb. Watch the whole video. Very important on that as well. Hubbardton Forge only uses aircraft-grade aluminum to make their outdoor fixtures. Aluminum holds up the best in incredibly harsh environments. When you're out and you look up in the sky and you see all those jet airliners running around up there, those are all made out of aluminum for a reason. And part of that reason is it holds up great, like I said. It also forges beautifully. It holds finish beautifully. It doesn't rust. Remember that. It's very important. And they're virtually indestructible when they're all finished. So how Hubbardton does it is they take the fixture itself, they're going to wire it up at the top, they're going to put a wire at the bottom, they're going to send a current of electricity that's going to go through this fixture, making it positive, and they put it into a spray booth with a picture of the woman next to me. You can see she's spraying finish around it, and because it's positive, it's going to adhere to every nook, every cranny, the top, the bottom, the whole thing. After that, they're going to take this and they're going to move it into an oven. That oven is going to melt all of that down and create a very hard shell. So it makes it, again, virtually indestructible. So they've also tested these things in these wind chambers. So they take the fixture, all covered in that epoxy powder coat. It's going to go into that chamber. They're going to shoot salty seawater at it at high velocity for hours and hours and hours, just like you were at the beach and you have like a hurricane coming in, which to me is going to be pretty much the worst environment you're going to run into. So after they tested these and found out that they hold up incredibly well, Hubbardton Forge offers basically the best warranty in the lighting industry. And you can see that on the page for this. So if you scroll down a little bit, there's a link, and click on that and it'll show you the entire warranty and how it all works. Let's talk about for a second the differences between dark sky friendly and dark sky compliant lighting fixtures. So in the United States, there's actually a private corporation called the International Dark Sky Association that owns the rights and the trademark to the entire dark sky compliancy issue. Not only do they set the limits and the specifications about what fixtures can be dark sky compliant, but they charge lighting manufacturers for the right to use their certification and certificate on their fixtures. Hubbardton Forge manufactures their dark sky friendly fixtures to the exact same specifications as if they were going to be dark sky compliant. They just choose not to pay for that lighting certificate from Dark Sky International. So if you're going in front of a HOA, like a homeowners association, maybe a zoning administrator, someplace that is going to require dark sky certificates for your lighting that you need to purchase for your project, you might want to come to us first and ask for the data sheets. The data sheets are going to show that these are dark sky, well, made to the same specifications of dark sky compliant, just not using that certificate. So you can take those to the board or whoever you're going to be seeing before you order your fixtures, which is a very good idea, and you can be well armed with the correct data to present to them. Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. In those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.